Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Scott here, and today I'm going to show you my Anthony Davis build, or what I like to call the best athletic center. Now, the goal for this player was obviously to make a player that plays like Anthony Davis, that can still be effective as a big man in the actual game. You get to the skill breakdown screen, and I went with finishing because I want to have the most possible finishing you can. A lot of big man builds in this game have really low finishing, so that was the first priority. And then for the physical profile, I went for the all-round one. I wanted to have some speed and vertical while still being pretty strong. So for the attributes, you want to max out all the finishing except for post hook, and then have your main playmaking stuff maxed out. Then on to defense, you want to have interior defense, perimeter defense, lateral quickness, and block all maxed out. To be an effective big man build, you also have to max out the defensive rebounding. So here's what makes this build really unique. You'll want to have max post moves, because that will give you 20 playmaking badges. If you left it at the default, you'd only get 1. And of course, it's nice to have high post moves. Not all bigs will have them. Even though you won't have the size advantage against bigs, you'll be able to use post spins, and of course be able to score against anyone that's smaller. The last thing I did was to put the rest into offensive rebounding. If you don't really care about offensive rebounds, you could put this into post fade and make it a little bit more of an Anthony Davis build. But for my team in Pro-Am, I'm not really going to be posting up on the block, so it's better to have that high offensive rebounding so I get more defensive badges. Next, we have probably the most important part of this build, which is the height. Now, Anthony Davis is 6'10", but there's also some sites that say he's 6'11". For me to run the center in 2K, I went with 6'11", because then I can move my weight down to 209 and get 85 driving dunk, which is the point where you can unlock the elite contact dunks, and I want to be able to poster 7-footers anytime. A lot of people might say 6'11", and being on the lower end for strength is a bad idea, but there's going to be a lot of people that make big centers with really low finishing, and they're really not going to be able to take advantage of you inside. I mean, you do have that interior defense and blocking. Their real advantage over you is for rebounds, but you'll be able to take them inside anytime with their speed, and you'll always be able to beat them down the court. Wingspan I have maxed out because Anthony Davis has a really long wingspan, and I want to be really effective blocking shots. Now for the brand new addition in the game, you can choose your takeover. I went with Slasher. You could go for post if you want more of a park build, but I think Slasher is a lot of fun, so that's why I went with. Now the badges are what makes this build really unique. The defensive ones aren't really special. I went with some gold ones like Brick Wall, Rim Protector. Rebound Chaser should be really useful because of my quickness. And then Intimidator should help against bigger centers. My last defensive badge I didn't really know what to go with, so I just went with Lightning Reflexes on bronze, which helps you react on defense. Now you get a bunch of playmaking badges. I went with Gold Break Starter first, then Dream Shake, Quick First Step, Needle Threader, Post Spin Technician, and then Silver Lob City Passer. These are some badges big men shouldn't have, and with badges like Quick First Step and Unpluckable, you could beat centers off the dribble even with a low ball handling rating. And with playmaking badges like Needle Threader, you'll be able to find open shooters, and then you also have your post badges, which should help you finish. For my one shooting badge, I went with Catch and Shoot. Then Slasher badges, I wanted to focus on contact finishing and lob finishing, so I went with those as Hall of Fame. Acrobat to help when I can't dunk, and then Giant Slayer to finish against those big centers. Then just for fun, I went with Hall of Fame Showtime, which apparently ups your entire team's takeover mirrors if you make a highlight dunk. And the final ones I went with were Gold Pick and Roller and Bronze Drop Stepper. It's not too important what these final badges are, because apparently badges can be changed once they're maxed out, so you're not stuck with them. This build obviously has amazing finishing. It should definitely be able to finish over anyone with that driving dunk and all of these finishing badges, but it's really about it having so much speed and be able to beat bigs off the dribble, which is kind of what Anthony Davis does, even though it's not really a shooting build. But you obviously can't make Anthony Davis in this game, so just go with whatever you want to prioritize. But if you want a center that can beat bigs off the dribble and expose them for their lack of speed, then this is definitely the build. That's all I have for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more build videos like this for NBA 2K20, then make sure you subscribe. Drop a comment saying what videos you want me to make next, and drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.